Hey, I'm Bubba from Bubba's Tango 18. This is our boat and this is our build. We are working on Plan B, as I call it, part 2 of Plan B, which is the difference between two types of cleat placements. The first cleat placement was going to be an under mount cleat placement with okume covered in epoxy resin with shellacked over top of that, varnished over top of that. I got a lot of comments and feedback from that, so we've gone for Plan B, which is a piece made out of mahogany that's going to be South African mahogany and hard maple that is going to be a cover over the hull. So today we are part 2 of this series. The first one we glued a bunch of stuff up together. That's coming out, or it's already out by now. In this series in this episode we are sanding and adding in a couple extra pieces so that our template will work. And then I'm going to take my router flush cut or even a round over bit and run that around with my template. And I get a some nice curves on this piece, and we're going to cut some holes in it, put the cleat inside of it, and see which one looks better. And then I'll turn it over to the internet and see which one. Maybe see which way you guys want to go with it. So leave your comments below after you see this and tell me what you think. Alright, as usual, thanks for watching. Alright, we got all of our pieces, all of our parts, the area that we were working on with yesterday. Oh, missed an important piece. Look at that. Part A, epoxy coated on okume. Part B, mahogany, glued together, South African mahogany with a hard maple inlay. Not an inlay. It's not really an inlay. I just glued a nice piece in between to give it some contrast. Contrast piece. Anyways, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to sand this down first on both sides, and then ultimately I'm going to take a piece of my 3mm okume, glue that to the bottom of whatever side is not the nicest, so that when I drill for the cleat and I split this down the middle, that, you know, I just have a lot more surface area is what I'm thinking. So that's my idea on this. So this is hopefully going to cover everything I need for here. No, it covers that. Ooh, maybe I need to add some more. Maybe I need to redo this and make it bigger. Okay, anyways, this is about sanding, so we're going to hook up and sand. It's getting pretty nice. Go and spin it around so we can get all the areas evenly as possible. So, I have a little bit more sanding to do, but kept tripping my breaker today for some reason. We got both those sides looking real nice. Could be a freaking cutting board. Just no idea. Get this bad boy all done. Start popping out cutting boards like everybody else. I don't know how mahogany would do. Cutting board. End grain. A little bit more sanding right there to do. Yep. This looks nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. A straight edge. See how straight it is? I have it right here. Artificial crown. I'm going to make this the bottom, make this the top. I'll do a little bit more sanding over there. And then I'm going to glue on. This is my template down below. I made the template after I glued this up, but I need to grab 2 more pieces and glue them on the outsides, it looks like. Like I said, I didn't create the template until after I started gluing this up. It's not really a dilemma. I just need to glue on a couple of extra pieces to build this area out in order to match what I've got on for the template. Up here I'm not so worried. I'm not worried about because it will cover the hole. So the template is 1.5 inches wider than the actual hole for what this piece is made for. Ooh. For what this piece is made for. The template goes 1.5 inches past this radius around, so it'll cover the hole in its entirety. This is meant to fit on the underside, and this is what you'll see is just that area. Still waiting for the ultra fine sandpaper to come. Everyone's behind schedule. I'm not going to mark this out yet. I'm going to wait till I glue on these pieces today. I'll do that inside, and then we'll come to the back side and we'll go ahead and mark this piece out and then cut it and then route it. I might leave this on here and then use a flush cut bit on the router, but maybe not, because I don't want to template this. I mean, I want to get it close. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit bigger as long as it's symmetrical, and this is not symmetrical. I'm going to have to fine tune the template so it's perfect, because it's going to go on top. All right, so it has to be perfectly symmetrical. All right, so compass. I'm about to pull out my compass, which is probably right in front of me, and find the center point. Bring out the compass, create a nice radius here, and over here. Ugh. All right. Alright, I'm going to go in, get some glue, and glue these up.